Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. If you've ever applied for a credit card and felt your stomach tighten right before hitting that submit button, then trust me, you're not the only one. That moment always comes from the same place: uncertainty. You don't know if the bank will approve you, if a hard inquiry is about to hit your report, or if you're about to end up with the worst outcome of all, which is a score drop followed by a rejection email. But today, that's going to change. So in this video, I'm going to give you 13 new credit cards that reveal your starting credit limit before you accept the offer. No guessing, no surprises, no anxiety. All 13 cards are built on the same exact end foundation. They come from the same issuer and they're powered by the same technology partner, and they follow the same exact approval system from start to finish. And by the end of this video, you'll know the simple 3-step method that lets you walk away with a fully approved credit card without taking a hard inquiry. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, before we get into each individual card, let's start with what ties them all together. Every one of these cards is issued by First Electronic Bank, a Utah-based FDIC insured bank. And they're the ones who actually underwrite all of these credit lines. But all the tech, the servicing, the virtual card generation, the rewards, the apps, the notifications, and the behind-the-scenes features all come from a company called Imprint. We previously spoke about Imprint in my Rakuten card video. If you haven't seen that yet, I highly recommend you watch that video. I'm going to link it right here. It also has some really good data point information if you want to know that. Now, Imprint is the engine behind the new wave of co-branded cards. They manage the approval flow, the soft pull pre-qualification, the instant credit limit display, and the virtual card access. So whether the card is running on Visa, Mastercard, or American Express depends entirely on the brand partner, but the approval criteria stays exactly the same. Now here's the important part. You can pre-qualify for these cards using a soft pull, and the system will show your actual starting credit limit before you decide whether or not to accept the offer. If you move forward, that's when the hard inquiry would normally be triggered, except there is a way to bypass that completely, and we will cover that. Once approved, the card reports to all 3 major credit bureaus. They offer virtual cards instantly, and they work with Apple Pay and Google Pay, and they all come with no annual fees. Their reward structures focus on the partner brand while giving you a simple base rate everywhere else, which is what we'll cover as we discuss each card. So currently right now we are on the website imprint.co. If you guys want to check this out, I'm going to link it down in the description. Now, before we take a look at all 13 cards, I just want to scroll down and show you all the different card programs that we're going to be discussing today. Now, again, all of these cards are all backed by one bank. However, Imprint is the one that handles all of the approval criteria and the process that we're going to be covering today as far as you getting approved for these cards without taking a hard inquiry. So now let's begin with the first card. The first card on our list will be the Booking.com Genius Rewards Visa Signature Credit Card. Now, the card that travels with you has no annual fee, and you can apply now, and if you get approved, you'll get 6% in travel credits on stays booked on Booking.com and the app, as well as 5% on other travel when using your card. You also get $150 in travel credits after spending $1,500 on your card in the first 90 days, and you can unlock Genius Level 3 rewards with a 10 to 20% off select stay and 10 to 15% off select rental cars and priority support. Now, when you go to the credit card application, it will ask you to create an account with Booking.com. It's very simple, very easy. You can do that in a few steps, and it lets you know you sign into your Booking.com account to apply, and you can see if you're approved without any impact to your credit score. Now, they will pull TransUnion, but I will talk about that towards the end, okay? So don't worry about the hard pull right now. We will discuss that towards the end of the video. The second card on our list is going to be the Horizon Hobby Visa Credit Card. You can earn a $40 bonus and up to 7% back in rewards when you spend on this card. Now, this card also has no annual fee, and if you do spend money at horizonhobby.com, this is definitely something that may interest you. Now, all the links for these cards will be down in the description if you want to check them out at any time. For Horizon, I'm normally not a person who uses this, but if you are, then it might make sense for you. But it lets you know that it's very easy to get started in 3 steps. You open the Imprint application, you click apply now, and you can apply in minutes, and you leave your credit score untouched when you submit your personal information to see if you're eligible for the Horizon Hobby Visa credit card. I do want to make note that you need to make sure that your personal information matches exactly what's on your credit report. If it does not, you may get denied, not because you weren't qualified, but because they couldn't verify the information that you put. I did that the first time I applied for the Rakuten credit card. I just want to warn you before you do that. It happens with everybody. It's a very simple mistake. Now, if you are approved, you can add this card to your mobile wallet and you can start earning rewards for every dollar that you spend instantly. Now, I won't be able to get into all the details of this card. However, I would like for you guys to drop a comment. Is there any one specific card that you would like to really know more about? If so, I can make a dedicated video where I can then break it down and get into all the details and maybe a few strategies about how you can maximize and get the most value out of each and every one of these cards. But for this particular card, it shows you where each of the local stores are that participate in this rewards program. So if you're not in any of these places, then you may only be able to benefit from online orders. I just wanted to make note of that. That way you're not getting something that you really can't benefit from overall, especially if you like to go in store and shop. But once again, the link for each of these cards are down in the description, so you can read all of the details yourself and figure out which one is best for you. Number 3 on our list will be the Holiday Inn Club Vacations World Mastercard. You can get 3% back in rewards at Holiday Inn Club Vacation Resorts. Plus, you get 1% back in rewards on all other purchases with no annual fee. And of course, there's a $50 welcome bonus. There's usually a nice little bonus that you can get with a lot of these cards. And after you use your card to spend $1,000 in the first 90 days after account opening, then you can get that bonus. It's not the biggest one in the world, but if this card makes sense for you, if you travel, if you like Holiday Inn, then this might be a good little perk. One thing that I do like about this card, I've stayed at a few Holiday Inns every once in a while, but you can actually get 3% back on mortgages. I thought that was like really unique about this card. It's very interesting. Now, I haven't looked into any details. There may be an asterisk about that or stipulations on that, but that's pretty cool. That's a very weird, unique feature that I haven't seen on most cards. And then you still earn 1% back in rewards on things like groceries, entertainment, other travel, gas, restaurant, and everything else. And even though 1% is pretty low when it comes to credit card rewards, it is still nice to have that advantage. And again, the link is in the description for this card. If you want to see all the benefits, I suggest coming here and actually taking a look at what this card has to offer. But if you go to the apply now, then you'll be able to enter your information and it lets you know, see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. And then you still have that exclusive offer and all the other features that they have here, like 2% back in rewards at grocery stores, restaurants, airlines, and insurance premiums. So that is something that I did miss. Again, it's good to go through this and not just get the card for just a guaranteed credit limit, but also make sure that the card supports your spending so that you can benefit from it. Number 4 on our list will be the World of Westgate Mastercard. Now with this card, you can receive 3% in rewards on Westgate resort spend, including mortgage payments and vacations. Again, very, very interesting with this mortgage payment thing. I've never really seen that with very many cards. You also get 1% in rewards everywhere that Mastercard is accepted. And like all the rest of the cards on this list, as we know, there is no annual fee. You also get a welcome bonus of $50 after you use your card to make 3 transactions in the first 180 days after account opening. So this card doesn't even require a specific spend amount, just have to use the card 3 times to get that bonus. And then for this card, you can also get 3% on HOA dues and your mortgages, resort dining, and excursions. Again, asterisk by that because I haven't looked at all the details, but if you want me to, drop a comment. I'd be more than happy to take a look at that for you. And then you can also earn 1% in rewards on all other purchases, groceries, gas, entertainment, travel, everything else, etc. And of course, you see your credit limit what you're eligible for with no impact to your credit score, and you can start earning rewards right away. You receive a virtual card from them that is accessible on Apple Pay or Google Pay. Number 5 on our list is the Central Market Visa Signature Credit Card. Now this one, you can earn 5% cash back when you shop Central Market and HEB brand products at either store, plus 1.5% cash back everywhere else. There is no annual fee on this card. Now for this one, since it's very store specific, unless you really like these places and you shop there very often, I don't know if this one will be the best for you, but it is good to have the option of, going places like the HEB Organic, or if you're in like Texas Roots. Funny, a lot of these places I haven't seen in a long time. I've seen them when I used to travel a lot for the summertime as a kid, going through places like Texas or Arizona. You don't really see too many of these. So depending on where you are, this may or may not make sense. But you do get 1.5% unlimited cash back everywhere else. That's kind of like the standard. Really, 2% would be better. But if you can find like a benefit to going to any of these places and you actually want to get the 1.5% everywhere else, then this might make a lot of sense for you. Other than that, I would say that it's not the greatest thing unless you get those benefits, but of course you can see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. Number 6 on our list will be the CB2 Visa card, and this is going to be Crate and Barrel. Now on this list, there is a second option, but these cards are completely different. Now with this card, you can earn 10% back in reward dollars on merchandise purchased at CB2 and Crate Barrel, plus you can enjoy flexible financing options on select purchases if you're eligible for this. And of course, you can see your credit limit without impacting your credit score. Now, there is a 4% back on home, retailer, and grocery purchases. That's very interesting. Maybe if you do a lot of home decor and shopping, this might interest you. And there's also a new 4% back on apparel retailers through March 31st of 2026, 1% back everywhere else that Visa is accepted. Now, if that makes sense, if you shop here, if you can find some sort of value in this, then maybe this might be a great card for you. You do get a welcome bonus of $50 when you spend $1,000 outside of the 4 brands on the Crate card within the first 90 days after opening an account. You also get a $100 milestone bonus, plus you earn an extra 100 reward dollars when you spend $10,000 on your card annually. So besides the brand partner rewards that you get, the only other benefit that I can see here is the flexible financing options. They have one for 6 months on purchases up to $749, 12 months for a purchase up to $1,499 or more, and then 24 months for a purchase of $2,999. Now that's 0% interest on purchases for up to 24 months. I would say if you were trying to get something specifically from this particular place, then that is actually pretty good. It's no interest for you to finance a product. It just depends on exactly what you're trying to achieve. But other than that, again, same thing as everything else. You can apply for the card, no impact to your credit score. You can instantly see your credit line and you instantly get access to the card immediately. You can download the app and start using it right away. Number 7 on our list is going to be the new Eddie Bauer World Mastercard, the only card that you need for all your adventures. Now you can get 20% off your first online purchase at Eddie Bauer, plus 500 bonus adventure reward points once you become a card holder. Of course, see if you're approved, no impact to your credit score. Now, once again, like everything else, it's very specific to the partner. I've never used anything with Eddie Bauer, so I couldn't actually tell you if this is a good card or it's not a good card. It just will very much depend on exactly what you're using it for. Again, I've never purchased anything from them, so I can't say. If anybody can see benefits in getting this card, then, let me know. But it looks like if you like to do things outdoors, it looks like do a lot of traveling, maybe this card makes sense for you. Whatever the case may be, just like all the other cards on our list, if you want me to get more details about it, I'd be more than happy to do some research, but it's so niche and specific, I doubt that'll be the case. Number 8 on our list will be the new Fetch American Express card. Now, this is one card that I do think might deserve a dedicated video. You earn points on every purchase and enjoy perks only card holders get, and you can see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. Now, Fetch is a very, very interesting thing. This is kind of like the Rakuten card in the sense that you can earn 10x points on retailers and groceries. You can earn 5x points on everywhere else. There's also the option to do a conversion with your Amex points. Plus, there's no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee, and it is very stackable. So you can snap receipts and earn even more on top of your card points. This is one of those things where you have to really strategize how you're going to use it. But once you learn how to do it, you can really maximize the rewards. And it's the second Amex card on this list. So I'm going to probably take my time at some point. I think this card does deserve a dedicated video because there are so many features and benefits that you can get from it. However, if you guys want to learn more, link is down in the description. And again, I will probably do a dedicated video for this particular card. Number 9 on our list will be the Turkish Airlines Miles&Smiles Premier Visa Signature Credit Card. And just like every other card, no impact on your credit when you see if you're approved. You can earn up to 40,000 bonus miles on this card. You get 25,000 bonus miles when you spend $2,000 in the first 90 days after account opening. Achieve this initial bonus and you'll unlock an extra 15,000 bonus miles when you spend an additional $6,000 within your first year, and that could equal a free flight. Now, I do want to point out one thing with this card. Even though all the other cards have no annual fee, this card does have an annual fee of $99. Now, that is normal for a travel card. It's just that with travel cards, they always include a lot of perks. They always have a lot of options. So in order to support those same perks and those options, they do charge an annual fee. Now, I don't have much more to go over on this card. If you guys want to learn more, the link is down in the description. You can click on it, check it out. If you want to learn more about the card though, and you want me to do a full detailed review video, I'd be more than happy to. Just drop that in the comments below. Number 10 on our list will be the HEB Visa Signature Credit Card. You can earn 5% cash back on HEB brands, plus 1.5% cash back on all other purchases with no annual fee. And of course, you can see with no impact to your credit score whether you are approved or not. Now, this one again is very straightforward. I won't get into all the details. It's very similar to the other card that was supported by HEB, so the benefits are the exact same. If this will somehow benefit you, if you can find value in it, then I highly recommend that you check this card out. Number 11 on our list will be the new Brooks Brothers World Mastercard. Start earning richer rewards. You get 20% off your first online purchase at Brooks Brothers. The offer will expire 30 days after account opening. Plus, you get a $50 reward on your first purchase outside of Brooks Brothers. The offer does expire within 60 days of account opening. And of course, you can see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. Now, again, this is very specific. You can get up to 10 points at Brooks Brothers, 4 points on restaurants and groceries, 1% everywhere else. So you guys kind of want to check this out and see if it makes sense to you. If you shop here very often, then this card will benefit you. If not, then it might be something that you want to skip. If you want more information about this card, I would just click the link in the description because the webpage kind of summarizes everything, and I can't really see too many benefits other than you shopping at this particular brand. Number 12 on our list will be the Crate and Barrel Visa Signature Card. Again, it's a separate card from the other Crate and Barrel card, the CB2. Now with this one, you can earn reward dollars every time you shop. Plus, you enjoy some flexible financing options on select purchases if you're eligible, and you can apply with no impact to your credit score. Now, once again, this one is going to be specific. It varies if you plan on using any products or services with Crate and Barrel. If you do, then this will make a lot of sense for you. If you guys want to learn more about this card, link in the description. But again, so many partners are very specific that it really only matters if you really rock with the brand. And card number 13, the last card on our list, is going to be the Rakuten card. You can earn 4% cash back on this card when you shop at Rakuten and 1% everywhere else. There is no annual fee. Now for this card, I really don't need to go over any more details. I did a whole dedicated video for this one specific card just because there were so many ways that you could benefit from it. Now, again, the Fetch card, very similar. I might do a video for that one. That one might need its own dedicated review, but for this one, if you guys would like to watch that, I'm going to link it right here. I do think this is a very good card. It's very versatile, and it definitely gives you more benefits than some of the other brands because outside of just shopping at one particular store, you get so many benefits and rewards for using this card. card, especially if you're already in the American Express ecosystem. So now that we've briefly touched on all 13 cards, let's talk about the strategy. First, let's start with pre-approval. Always begin from the official brand's card page. Once again, all links are down in the description. Do not click on an ad. Do not apply through a third-party comparison site. You want to go to the official page that uses Imprint soft pull system, which gives you an instant decision and shows you your starting limit before you agree to anything. To see pre-qualification limits, you'll need to unfreeze your TransUnion credit score. If you do not unfreeze it, you will not be able to see your credit limit. I did this myself, so just make sure that you unfreeze it. Second, after you've been pre-approved and you see your limit, go back and place that freeze on your TransUnion credit report. Again, Imprint almost always attempts to do a hard inquiry through TransUnion once you accept the offer. But if your TransUnion report is frozen, the hard pull cannot go through. To be safe though, make sure to place a freeze on all 3 of your reports. Third, you want to accept the offer after freezing your report, but you may want to wait about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Then return to the approval page and accept the card. The system already has your soft pull data, and when the automated process fails to access TransUnion, it usually completes the approval using the soft pull file it already reviewed. So this is how you can walk away with a new credit card, a guaranteed limit, and no hard inquiry. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like the video, leave a comment, let me know which card that you actually enjoyed most, and let me know what limit you qualified for. I would definitely love to hear your successes. I would love to hear your data points. Please drop that in the comments below. It can be very helpful to someone else who also may want to get that same card. Also, if there's one particular card that you just really wanted to know more about more than any of the others, please let me know in the comments below so then I can look into making a dedicated video on that one particular card and also maybe give you some strategies and tips on how to use it. I think that fetch card though, that's going to be the one because I could see a lot of good use for that particular card. The rest of them seem to be whether or not you care about that one particular brand or company, and if you spend a lot with them, then it might make sense for you. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful day.